if there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, yeah, it is this city of rock and roll. Man, in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others. Another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And off we go from Cleveland. To return, Jerome Ford. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And leading them out, entering the league is a third-round pick, Brock, and one of college football's all-time passing leaders, Dillon Gabriel.
He enters the NFL with over 60 career starts. How about 155 touchdown passes, a Division I record, Caden almost 18,000 yards, and I wonder, can he use all that experience the same way Bo Nix did as a rookie in Denver? Only time will tell.
Throwing to start this game. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. Short pickup to their own 31. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
The second down run by Ford. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Gabriel the sneak, and he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. From the gun, it's Ford. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackled there by Mike Green.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Gabriel. Completed over the middle. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a pickup of 26, and that gives the Browns a first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Gabriel here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Working from the gun. It's Gabriel. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Life slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have.
Ravens going with a dime package now. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, and the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket, and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. This is Henry on 2nd. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw. 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's a cherry on top.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the 2nd time. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Start on the ground. It's 4. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Gabriel now. Lofts it deep right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
They'll punt another one away. Corey Bajorquez returning to the field. Back for the Ravens, LeJontay Wester. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at first down here. Lamar off the play fake. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throw is caught, and he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Short pass brought in. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. It's the rookie out of UCLA, Brock. Carson Swessinger making the stop. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Jackson yet again. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Ravens get the game's first points here in the second. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That is Tyler Loop, now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Kickoff for Baltimore.
Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Browns getting their offense out there. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Pistol snap, Gabriel. Now he takes it, and they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Positive with that effort. You didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Gabriel to the air now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun snap, a get to 4. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Gabriel. Caught by his back. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. A give up the middle to Ford. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Here's Gabriel. On the slant, complete to Judy. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Ford does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
You're not. I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show.
Another for Ford. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Now Jackson off the play action. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. to the air on 3rd and long. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Jackson's gonna throw again. Drop this one down for Henry. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the 3rd quarter. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the 2nd half of a deadlocked game. Hill now to return it. Escapes a defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the 2nd half. And they could take control of the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. 3rd quarter starts with a run from Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. A tight end in motion now. Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Third and long, they're gonna throw. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 45-yard
line. From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Jackson. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play fake, Jackson. That's taken in by Henry. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run here following the penalty. And that's a nice chunk of yardage there. How about a 9-yard gain? It's going to be 2nd and 6.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Pistol snap to Jackson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. They gave him just enough room to run.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Lamar on the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. No gain on the run, and how about this? It brings up 4th and goal from the 1. They are passing on the field goal, Brock. They're going to try to break this tie with a touchdown. And they just get the play off. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter, and they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the fourth. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Ford straight ahead. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Working from the gun. It's Gabriel. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's keeping it. And that's a first down from Gabriel as he slides to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. Gabriel here from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. That's good for Cleveland. 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and 10. Here's Ford. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground with Ford. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. He's back to throw. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And he almost took it from turnover to first down, just a little bit shy of reaching that marker.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
This is a big moment, Brock. Here comes Andre Schmidt. This from 28 yards away. Kicked well, and this is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Hill now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Ravens down by only 3. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
And the Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 27 on the play. And the Ravens 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now they face 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Only 90 seconds remaining, partner. Here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Setting up to pass. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
A gain of 23 more yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. He'll look to throw it. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Ravens.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead...
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! And he's drugged down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown.
That is a sneaky little play here from the special teams unit. I know you might be thinking, yeah, they lost the lead, but that block, you know what it does? It's kind of like life. We have energy givers and energy takers, and that one just gave a little energy back to the team, even though they're down and now got to fight back.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here.
It's metal brain corrodes.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. On target here to Njoku. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Gabriel, 1st and 10. Pass is... Oh, he lost the football! The Ravens pick it up. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
On the play. Recovered by the Ravens.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground, while the defense is hoping it didn't.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Now Ford. He has room past the 25. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play. So they call a timeout. That is their final one, and with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it, or do they just kick it now? This is a big moment, Brock. Here comes Andre Schmidt. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. So this is Andre Schmidt to attempt this Browns field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. He can run it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Gotta be able to make a stop too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Here's Ford on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Ford. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. You know, not much to be had on that 1st down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
Overtime just getting started. Both teams are going to get a chance with the football here. We've got 2nd down. From the gun, Gabriel. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It's Ford on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Browns are lining up to punt. And this needs to be a good one. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. We see the Ravens making their way out now. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, now the other side gets a chance to go win it.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now it's his turn in overtime. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Some work to do here. Need to make some progress to get in range for that game winner. Here's second down. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game. Offset.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still second down.
Ball's backed up. Now they've got 2nd and 7. Lamar's going to keep this one. Continuing to move past the 45. There he goes on the right side. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Now, these are the moments you dream about as a football player, right, Brock? Coming down to it in overtime, a chance to play hero, and he stepped up and carried that ball across the line to end it.
We all feel it. I mean, we feel all the way up here in the... It's a whole new game when you get to overtime. The urgency at an all-time high, and so cool for them to run it across that line. And the whole team gets to celebrate the right call at the right time in the defining moment.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.